Greetings pilots and passengers. Today we are looking a little bit at some new technology that is apparently being patented, some really crazy science stuff, that the sort of thing you'd see in like sci-fi movies. It's technology that I would say probably already exists. As you know, I've said in the past that I think a lot of technology already exists, but it's just not been made public knowledge or we're not aware of it, that sort of thing. Today we're looking at some UFO patents that the US Navy have been making, where they want to engineer reality, whatever that may mean. So the US Navy has some UFO patents that include a device that can engineer reality. And it does sound exactly like that, like it sounds absolutely wild. So there's a series of patents that have been put out for some futuristic and outlandish technology held by the US Navy, has recently surfaced, and they've been dubbed the UFO patents. So these include inventions by Dr. Salvadore Pais, I think he's called, and he's claiming that his inventions can engineer reality. He's come up with several absolutely wild and wacky inventions and spacecraft, including a hybrid aerospace-underwater craft that apparently can reach extreme speeds on water and in space. So it's not just limited to water, it can also be in space too. A lot of people are saying that they sound absolutely bonkers and that it's something that just cannot be done. It's so far-fetched that a primary patent examiner at the Patent and Trademark Office, also known as the USPTO, couldn't help but double check. Jim Shee, Chief Technology Officer of the Naval Aviation Enterprise, he wrote a letter to the examiner saying that the US needed to patent this because of China. Because apparently also China have been significantly investing into the same technology that the Americans are, which is no surprise there. So Pais says that his patents are paradigm changing and it can literally engineer reality. Most of the patents are from Pais, whose patents over the years have attracted attention because they're very futuristic sound. It's the sort of thing that sounds like it being like a game, or cyberpunk, for example, the sort of craziness that Elon Musk would come up with. And it's stuff that would be suitable for military and also producing energy. So one of Pais' patents describes an aerospace underwater craft, as we have mentioned. So it can reach incredible speed, it's incredible maneuverability underwater, in air and in space. Apparently it is cone-shaped and can supposedly achieve all of this by creating a quantum vacuum around itself with a very dense polarized energy field, which allows it to repel any molecule that comes into contact with the craft, no matter the medium. At the same time, manipulating quantum field fluctuations in the local vacuum energy state would supposedly help reduce the craft's inertia given its extreme maneuverability. The patent claims that if the vacuum creating technology can actually be engineered, it would allow scientists to engineer the fabric of our reality at the most fundamental level, which is getting a bit wild. And I don't want to say it's worrying, but it's one of those things where where's the line? How far are we going with all of this? It's interesting to see for sure whether this will actually come to be, or maybe we'll hear a little bit and then nothing else. This could possibly lead to significant advancements in aerospace propulsion and power generation, on top of other reality-changing outcomes. So other patents by Pais also stem from similar thinking, outlining pieces of technology necessary to make his creations come to fruition. One idea he presented in a paper in 2019 proposes a system that would be able to achieve superconductivity at room temperatures. Doing so with existing technology currently requires very low temperatures. He said such a technology would be a highly disruptive technology capable of a total paradigm change in science and technology. It'd be interesting to see on the back of a lot of this technology that he has patented, what can be piggybacked off of it, so to speak, what it means for science and technology from this, to see this being developed. Meanwhile, another patent describes an electromagnetic generator that could create an impenetrable shield for military assets based on sea, land and space. It's interesting that that has been brought up because there's a lot of theories, rumours, a lot of people have said before that apparently Russia has something similar, shield technology, that is not just in use beyond the borders but actually around Russia themselves, like surrounding the cities and protecting the country. However, you can't really prove that either way. Again, it is just literally hearsay. So the outlandish nature of patents has led to many to wonder about what is exactly happening with them. One theory is that the patent's simply proactive, looking to make sure that the Navy already has them when technologies become feasible. Another is they're part of a misinformation campaign to lead the country's adversaries on a wild goose chase. Adding to the mystery is Pais himself. Not many people know much about him really. He has no presence on the web. What is known is apparently he received a PhD in Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering from Case Western Reserve University in 1999. Pais at the Naval Air Warfare Center Aircraft Division, headquarters at Naval Air Station Patuxent River in Maryland, the Navy's top aircraft test base, before transferring to the Navy's Strategic Systems Program Organization in June 2019. He has since transferred to the US Air Force this past February. So the Navy itself has only recently opened up about the results of experiments involving the patents. So in an email to the Drive, the NORCAD Communications Director Timothy Boulay confirmed that testing on Pais' electromagnetic field generator took place between October 2016 and September 2019. As part of this, Boulay confirmed that Pais' claims could not be proven. So again, it sounds like it has a lot of people wondering whether this is just misinformation, this is just, positive thinking and really being very optimistic about all of this stuff. It remains unclear why the Navy was hesitant to talk about the experiments until recently. This was despite the fact that it knew all along that the experiments resulted in what has been described to be a scientific dead end where Pais' theories were not verified. So is the US Navy and soon the US Air Force working with Pais in the hopes that some of the technologies he envisions actually come to fruition? Or is this just massive misinformation to confuse America's enemies? Or the third one that this article has said is, does Pais actually even exist? Or is he just nothing? Is he just made up? Is this all just to confuse China? Because it sounds like America quite worried about what China's up to recently. We've seen before in the past that China have been developing a army of super soldiers, or are trying to, so it sounds like they're really heavily investing into military technology at the moment, and maybe America is seeing this coming up with these patents as a way to make it seem that they are working on a lot of crazy stuff at the moment, a lot of advanced technology, even though they're not. Again, we'll have to see. Unfortunately, it's just one of those situations where we will literally have to see. I do wonder about a lot of these things in terms of a lot of this technology we hear about and then we never see it. We never really see much come from it anyway, but it'd be interesting to see in the coming years how technology does advance, if it does actually advance, considering the situation we're in the world at the moment. But we'll have to see. Maybe this is just misinformation, or maybe not, but we'll have to just wait and see for ourselves. What do you guys think? Do you think this technology has the potential to become a reality? Do you think it could be implemented? Do you think maybe it's already in use? Let me know down in the comments below, because I always love to hear what you guys think about these sorts of things. I'd like to say that if you'd like to support the channel, please do subscribe today to Fly Today and get ready to take flight. Like and share this video with others, turn on notifications so you get notified every time I upload a video. If you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate to my Ko-fi page or my PayPal, and the donations will go towards helping me run this channel, the content that I create. And thank you all so much for the support. I love you all as always. Remember guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day wherever you are in the world. Stay true, stay awake and stay blessed. And as always, fly high, fear less.